welcome back to another episode of Imperial SMP, and we're starting off in this beautiful place that we built. I'm still so proud of this end room. Anyways, let's get started with the episode. I actually have to restock the rockets because they're all sold out, and so are almost all of the elytras. Just one left. I'm really not too keen on fighting the Ender Dragon again, but there's still one. So let's not worry about it, get the rockets, and let's just crack on with the episode. Oh, I forgot I had to go through all of these boxes and sort them out. No, I've been putting it off. We'll put it off again because this time we will be doing something very, very nice. And we still have this chest here. Remember the end of last episode? Yeah, we might do it in this episode or the next. We shall see. But do you remember this portal? Where is it? Where's my portal? Has it disappeared? I'm certain it was here. Ah, I found it. There it is. This is the portal that I used to arrive on this server. And as you can see, I can't go through. Isn't that odd? So this portal takes me to other worlds. This portal in particular takes me to Daybound, another place where I sometimes like to play and build. But now I can't go through. So that means I'm stuck here. Which is not a bad thing, because I like it here. But what if this world collapses and I'll be stuck here forever? We need to have a safe way out, right? So what I'm thinking is, this portal is running on amethyst crystal power. So in order to recharge it, we just need a power source. And I've got a nice idea in mind. We just need to gather a lot of resources, as usual. But then we might actually be able to start up this portal and see where it takes us. But before we do anything else, I do have to give a random diamond to another random person on this server. And if you like this video 30 times, I'll be doing it again next episode. And yes, we do still have to grow and then break this giant coral through there. That's just disappearing. And this random diamond will be given to Mr. EC, the Teletubby of this server. So we should just... let's hide it somewhere where it's funny. And last episode I completely forgot that we did buy some land on Fixit's giant mega base, so I actually wanted to build a little house on there, and I completely forgot, and now I don't have it designed. So how about we just wing it, and I'll just grab some spruce and calcite and deepsite, and let's see what we can come up with. Yay! Building on camera. This is so going to go wrong. So these are the resources that I'm taking with me. I do like the calcite, spruce and deepslate block palette. So since I have experience with these kinds of designs, I'm just going to go and try to build something. And there it is, my own little spruce forest. I actually forgot how many diamonds I spent on this, but it must have been something like 25. But this is my own little forest in his giant mega base, and I'm free to do with it whatever I want, I think. I mean, I'm not going to cover the entire thing in lava or TNT, but we might build a little house on here today, or two little houses. And of course I'm going to be using some spruce wood. So I covered up the lava hazard over there, and I placed down some blocks for the layout of the build. It's actually been a really long time since I've designed a build in survival and not gone to creative and build it there first. So this is going to be a very fun experience. So let's just take some of the calcite. This is a very odd shape for a house, but I want it to be unique. Actually, we need spruce or oak. I usually like to do the pillars of the house, you know, in the corners, out of oak wood instead of spruce, because spruce and oak, let me get some spruce out, actually looks alike from the colors. Not this part, but this part here, and this one here won't be visible. Okay, all pillars are in place, 4 blocks high, except these two, because this is going to be some sort of a small shed, at least hinting that there should be a shed, but it's so small that you can't really go inside. I'm so bad at building and survival and talking at the same time. But, you know, it's never too late to learn something new. And here we are, done with the walls, but now I'm just going to punch some holes into the walls, not for the windows, they're already in place, and I'm just going to replace some of the calcite with some diorite, and I'm just going to do that randomly. I'm going to try and do one of those medieval roof designs that I always like to do in my tutorials, using stairs and blocks. Okay, the roof is done. I actually had to extend the walls outwards by like 1 or 2 blocks because the roof was a bit messed up, but I want to show you something fun. Aha! I have a free cam. This is part of the Tweakaroo mod pack, I think, and I think Blockdown used it in his stream. It is so useful to look at your build from a spectator mode kind of view without having to get my cam account out. So this is the roof. So far, I actually do quite like the shape, and yeah, this is why I had to extend the walls outwards, because otherwise the roofs would have connected and one would have been higher than the other because the walls would have been too wide on this side. Well, so much for the house building. I just had a creeper go boom on me. And this is the house done right here. I didn't do the interior. Oops. Because I didn't want to bring all sorts of random single blocks, like 1 bookshelf, 1 lectern. You know how interior is. It's very messy in survival and requires a lot of different blocks. But yeah, this is this little shed kind of thing. This is the house itself. I decorated it with some azalea leaves, at least over here. I forgot over there. And we do have some space over here, so maybe in a future episode we're going to come back and add another little house or something completely different. Maybe some custom trees, but definitely not on camera, at least not the custom trees. If you want to see more house building on camera, you can't even see the house from over here. If you want to see more, just let me know in the comments. It is fun, but at the same time, it is frustrating when the creepers come and explode you. So let me know, and I'll go resource grind for my next big crystal portal project. And there's no way down. So this is the little portal over there in the distance. And now I've got all the resources I need for my secret crystal project. And I can tell you it's going to be very magical, and we're going to find a way to travel into other realms of this Minecraft land. And before I tear out this forest, have you seen this rare tree that sometimes grows here in these woods, made out of dripstone? Isn't that unique? Yeah, I just planted that there when I joined the server, but it is a nice little build hack. But now it's time to deforest this lovely area here, unfortunately. But we're going to replace it with something even more magical. Aemond, I know this was you. I will get him back very soon. But can you see it? Can you see it from over here? Oh, there it is. There it is. We can stand here at a little porch and enjoy the view. Yes, this is a crystal wizard statue. It has a little staff, you know, with all the crystals. I can't land on it. And I'm probably going to die trying to showcase this build. Let's fly away and turn around. There it is. It has this little podium, maybe. No, that's definitely not the word for it. But it's standing on this platform, and of course it is holding the portal in place. This wizard here is the power source that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. It will charge up the portal because, you know, he is a wizard. And he has crystal magic, so, you know, that actually reminds me of Gemini Tay. That is so funny, because I designed that crystal wizard in creative mode like 6 months ago, which is hilarious, like just as the amethysts were added. And I actually got the inspiration on Pinterest. Somebody did like an animated version. It wasn't a Minecraft build, but it was very nice. So they made something like a wizard animated picture. I'm really bad with words. Anyways, I got inspiration from an image I saw on Pinterest and I built it in Minecraft, and I think I like it. Organics are difficult in Minecraft, but it kind of did work out, didn't it? At least for, you know, charging up this portal, this wizard will be very, very helpful, you know? He doesn't have eyes, now that I look at it. He's blind. He's like the warden, a blind magician. How should we name this wizard? Because he kind of does need a name, doesn't he? And another thing we have to do is, because we're going to give this wizard all the power in the world, you know, to charge up the portal, we're going to have to sacrifice our outfit. Because, you know, he's wearing my outfit, at least. Something very, very similar. So we're going to give up the Victorian amethyst look to this wizard. And we're going to change our clothes. Yay, new skin. Yeah, I just want to change my Minecraft skin, and I made this huge storyline around it, so I can just go, yay, I'm giving this to the wizard, so I can change my skin. Anyways, now that we've got that out of the way, I hope you like this build, and I want to connect this path. Whoa, that was unexpected. I want to connect this path here. You know, I started this path, and I want to connect it to my house over there. This is my starter house there. Very, very tiny starter house. And I don't really know how to connect it now that I look at it. I have these very weirdly terraformed cliffs. And then I have this slope. Is that the word? I've never used that word in my entire life. I don't even know what it means. This guy, I think he wants to travel. Oh, is this how wandering traders travel? Through amethyst portals? I think we just discovered something very, very mysterious. Anyways, I'm going to make a path, maybe this episode, maybe the next, I think probably this one. And I think I'm going to see you once this is looking more decent and not like this. And yes, I'm going to change my skin in the future, just because I want to. Oh, this was so awkward. So, that is my little path. Done, I think. I actually decided against making a bridge, not just because diagonal bridges are very complicated to make. I've never made one ever, and I didn't want to ruin this area. But I also think it looks so much better to have something natural growing here. The drip leaves, those lily pads, and that makes a nice natural bridge if I could do the parkour and jump. Look at that. So this is the path. I just made a little coarse dirt path, nothing too special. I made some little crystals just popping out of the ground here and there, hinting that something magical is ahead, that something so powerful is roaming these lands. Well, I'm not sure if the wizard is actually alive, but he must be to be that powerful to charge this portal, right? And I think we should go through the portal. We don't know if our plan has worked and the wizard actually charges up the portal. So, I hope you like this little path, and we're just going to quickly hop through to another realm. And here we are, back on the Daybound server, at least I think we are. We should head this way, and yes, there it is. Those are Severeetis builds. This is his lovely area with his lighthouse and his inn and his little cottage. I won't show too much, woo, creeper, because you can see all of this in his videos. And I think with this creeper approaching us, we should just head back. It works, and goodbye. Aha, back here. It has worked. Mystery solved. The crystal wizard has blessed us with his amethyst magic, and now we can travel in between different worlds. Such a relief. But now that we're back here, where are my rockets? Now we can fly over to this place over here. Yeah, this needs cleaning up, and this village does need building. So I think I'm going to start getting into a creative world and design some more builds and do some more path designs, maybe lanterns and other decoration in this village, so we can actually start building this, because it just has one building and one very sad, not oxidized copper fountain. It does still need to turn green, because it doesn't look as pretty as it does in my creative world. But this is something we are going to have to do in another episode. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry for the inconsistency with uploads. I know I'm very slow, but bear with me. And 1.18 is approaching, so we'll see how much time I'll have to get things done over here. And this needs taking down and putting it back where it belongs, which is in Cayman's bedroom. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Goodbye!